everyone, especially to my teacher, Miss Myla. So, I'm Isaiah Michaelon from grade 12 Zircon, young student. So, in this video, I am going to discuss the Spearman's law. But before anything else, we are going to review first the graphic representation of correlation, which is the continuation of Shinbila-Kandula's report about the correlation coefficients. So, the correlation between the two variables can be presented graphically, which is done by a scatter plot. A scatter plot is a cluster data points that specifies the magnitude and direction of a correlation. So, this is an example of a positive correlation. It is represented by the line that goes upward from left to right. Another example of a scatter plot is the negative correlation, this one, which is the line goes downward from left to right. And the lastly is the no correlation. This is the no correlation, two variables that is not related at all. So I hope you understand our previous lesson that I've shared to you, which is the graphic representation of a correlation. So now let us proceed to our main topic, which is the Spearman's law, also known as Spearman's law correlation. Spearman's law variables that are is a variable that are non-parametric. Non-parametric means that the study is not based on assumptions. The data from the variables are at least in the ordinal form. The Spearman's P or R sub S is obtained by calculating the Pearson correlation coefficient using the ranks of the score values of the data set instead of the score values themselves. Therefore, we will use the same formula in calculating the Spearman's law. So I will assume that you already know how to calculate the Pearson correlation coefficient already. So in this video, I am gonna show you on how to calculate the Spearman's rank correlation. So I hope that you will learn something from me this time. Let us read the example problem first before formulating or calculating the formula. So, Mr. Santos is a guidance counselor who wants to find out if there is a relationship between the self-esteem of the students and their academic performance. He administered two questionnaires to 10 students. The self-esteem of students was measured by a self-rated questionnaire called the Adolescent Self-Esteem Questionnaire, wherein their scores can range from 0 to 100. The first semester grade point average of the students was obtained to measure their academic performance. So let me show you on how to calculate this problem. So the first thing to do is to list down the scores in a table. The adolescent self-esteem questionnaire for the X. So we are going to list down the 10 students. So this is their scores from the scale of 0 to 100. First one is 59, next is 75, and so on. 64. Next is the grade point average. This is our Y. First average score is 85. Oh my gosh, wala na line. So, to find the ASEQ rank or the XR, so we should find the lowest number of the self-esteem questionnaire, which is the 16. So this should be the rank 1. Next number higher than 16 is the number 35, right? So this should be the rank 2 and so on. Next number higher than 35 is 39. So this is the rank 3. Next is 38. So this should be the rank 4 and 5. Next 5, 6, 7, 6. And this should be number 7, 8, 9. Lastly is the ASCQ 95. So this is our rank number 10 because this is the highest number. Let us proceed to the ASEQ rank squared. So of course, we are going to find the square root of this one. So 5 times 5 is 25, 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8 is 64. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 4, 16. 9 times 9, 81. 10 times 10, 100. 1 times 1, 1. 3 times 3 is 9. And lastly, 6 times 6 is 36. And now let us proceed to the GPA, or the grade point average of the students. Again, let us rank their grade from 1 to 10. What is the lowest grade? 70, right? So this should be the rank 1. Rank 1, not 7. Rank 1. Next is our rank 2, which is this one, 78. Our rank 3 is 79, and so on. Which is the rank 4. And lastly, our rank 10. After that, we are again going to make it squared. So 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7, 49. 10 times 10, 100. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4, 16. 9 times 9, 81. 8 times 8 is 64. 1 times 1, 1. 5 times 5 is 5. And lastly is 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay. Then lastly is to multiply the ASEQ rank and the GPA rank. So let us multiply the ASEQ rank, which is 5, and the GPA rank, which is 6. So 5 times 6 is equals to 30. 7 times 7 should be 49. 8 times 10, 80. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 4, 16. 9 times 9, 81. Next, 10 times 8, 81 times 1, 1. And 15. 6 times 3 is 18. So that is how you do it. Next is to sum up all of these numbers. So let us add all the ASEQ rank. Summation x r is equals. So if we add this all together, 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 2 plus 4 plus 9, 10, 1, 3, and 6, the total is 55. Next is the ASEQ rank squared. We will going to sum this up all. Summation x squared rank. So if we were going to add all of these numbers, you can check it out. So you can check it out for yourself. So the total of this is 385. Next is the GPA, which is summation y rank. So if we were going to add 6 plus 7 and 10, 2, 4 plus 9 plus 8 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3, the answer should be the same as our ASEQ rank. So it is 55. 55. Next is this one. We will add all of these numbers up. Y squared rank. The answer is 385 again. And lastly, this one, summation x rank, y rank. And the answer of all of these numbers, if you're going to add all of this, is 374. So this is how you list down the scores on the table. I hope that you all got it. And please excuse my penmanship. It's kind of messy, but I hope you all understand. And now let us proceed to step number 2. We are going to substitute the values. So I will going to write the formula first. So this is the given formula. This r is equals to, this is the, wait, okay, never mind. So r is equals to summation of xr and yr. So what is this one? So it is 374. So let's put 374. R is equals to 374. You know, summation of xr and summation of yr. So let us find the summation of xr first. So here is 55. So 55, and the summation of yr, I suppose it's still the same, right? Yes, I'm right. So 55 times 55 over n. So what is our n? There are 10, right? 10 numbers of students. So our n should be always 10. Over summation of x squared and r is 385. So let's write down 385 minus summation of xr. What it is? 55. So 55 squared. 55 squared over n. So it should be 10. And summation of y, where is y squared r is equals to 385 again, minus 55 squared over 10. Now let us compute all of this. So it is equals to 374 minus 55 times 55 is equals to 3025, right? So let us divide this into 10. So the answer is 302.5. So it is just to make the long story short. Over, so 385, bring down 385 minus 55, again 55 times 55 is equals to 3025 divided by 10, which is 302.5. Same as here. 385 minus 55 times 55, 3025 divided by 10, 302.5. And now, let us minus this. 374 minus 302.5 is 71.5. Over 385 minus 302.5 is 82.5. Same as here, 82.5. So what is our answer? Is equals to 71.5 over 82.5. 82.5. So to sum this all up, 71.5 divided by 82.5 is 0.87. So this is our total rank. So this is our result. So the Spearman rank correlation coefficient obtained from a calculation 0.87. So this is a strong positive correlation coefficient, and suggests that there is a direct relationship between the self-esteem scores and grade point average of the students. This means that as the student self-esteem scores increases, their GPA also increases. So that is all for my reporting about the Spearman's Law or the Spearman's rank correlation, and I'm hoping that you have learned something from it. And again, this is Isaiah May Calon from grade 12 Zircon. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all.